Hey guys, so this is the Q&A. I posted a video last week to ask me questions and I got some. So, I'm going to answer them. 'Cause that's what Q&A is. I'm sure you guys already knew that, but I don't know how to start these things. Okay, anyway. Let's begin. So BN Nolan asked, what made you start YouTube? Oh, fuck. Anyway, what made me start YouTube? I think what's made me start doing was I kept watching a bunch of like other people like react to stuff, like mainly like The Walking Dead back in the day, and I'm like, you know what, I could do something like that. And then I got a computer which had iMovie on it, which is an editing software that I use, and it also had like Facecam so I could record myself. I'm like, you know what, why not do it? And I did it, and almost 5 years later, here we are. I'm still doing it. Have you ever had moments of doubt that you didn't like YouTube? Like, making YouTube videos? No. I've always had fun making YouTube videos. I always enjoy it. It's always, like, kind of like the stress reliever for me throughout the day or week or whatever. It's stressful things happening because a lot of stress happens. But I've always enjoyed doing it. There have been times with, like, just YouTube issues where, like, copyright, especially the whole thing with my last channel getting, like, completely blocked and stuff and, like, all that. Although it's not really blocked. It's like, I just can't upload from there, but all the videos are still there. So I don't know what's going on with that. By the way, it's still happening. Like, it should have been solved by now, because they would like, oh, after a few months or whatever, or like a day, or like, no, not a day, but like after like a few weeks, it would have been like cleared, but it's been many months now, and here we are. So, yeah, I mean, issue like that is tough to deal with, and like, it's hard, but all in all, just making the YouTube videos, I've never had doubts about that. Once I started doing it, I realized how much I really liked it. And they also asked, do you have a favorite game and or show? I mean, for show, my go-to answer is Friends, just because that's kind of like my guilty pleasure show. Like, if it's on, I'll watch it. Game? I mean, I'm really hyped about Pokemon, like, the Sinnoh remakes of, the Shining Diamond or whatever. I don't know. I've already pre-ordered it, and I'm really excited for that. So I guess I'm kind of in like a Pokemon phase right now. So I'm really excited for that. So I guess that would be my favorite game. Picasso da Vinci asks, have you read any of the novels for the BLs that you've seen? And if not, are there any you'd want to read? I have not. I have not read any of them. Yeah, I probably should. Obviously, I'd have to translate it like into English because I can't read anything else. Um, yeah, I think that would be interesting to see all the differences and stuff. Games with a Z asks, your top 5 show that you react to. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I've been doing this for like almost 5 years, so I need to like think back to, like the beginning, like when it was just the Walking Dead stuff, and like also like Scum in the early days. Like, I don't know. Okay, here's the thing with like top 5 or top 10 or whatever. Like, I need time to think about them. And fun fact, I haven't actually read any of these questions beforehand, so I'm literally reading them on the spot, which is why with making lists and stuff, like top 5 stuff, I can't really think of anything. I don't know. I would need time to think about it, so give me time to think about it, and like, yeah. I don't know, I mean, I see like a few questions down, like someone asked my favorite show, so I might, maybe I'll try to find an answer for that, but a top 5, like ranking them and stuff, I can't do that right now. Like, off the top of my head, it's too hard. But yeah. They also asked, get rid of Lila or Chloe from Miraculous Ladybug. Chloe. You all know I hate Chloe. I actually like Lila. I actually like Lila. So Chloe, that like, I think that wasn't as hard as you probably thought it would be for me, but no, Chloe, easy, no question asked. Quinn Sacco asked, if you could live in any world from a show you've reacted to, which one would it be? I mean, it depends. Like, hang on. So if I were to live in the Miraculous Ladybug universe, would I get a Miraculous? Or like if I was in like My Hero Academia, would I get a quirk? Like those are kind of things I would want to know. Or like, if I was in like maybe like one of the BLs I've seen, would I be like get like a relation? Would I have like one of the like dramatic love story thing? Like, would that happen? I don't know. See, that's the thing. I don't want to be like just in the background and like watch everything. I'd like to participate, you know? So I don't. So it depends. Like, would I like be a prominent role in in those worlds? So it depends. Thomas Meehan, I think that's how you say your last name. As favorite shows you've reacted to since starting your channel. Um, I mean, I like them all. Like, that's such a cop-out answer, I know. But honestly, unless I've stopped watching a series or show or whatever, I've liked them all and I've enjoyed them all. Like, I don't have any disdain or hatred or not like towards them. Like, I'm not gonna react to a show I don't like, you know? Like, that's just stupid. Like, I have dropped shows in the past. Like, if you go back to my old channel, you can probably see, like, scroll through the playlist, and you can probably see reactions to shows I just, like, stopped watching just because whether I stopped liking or I just got bored of it or whatever. So yeah, it's happened before, but shows I've stuck with till the end, like, are ones I've enjoyed. But if I'm gonna pick a favorite, because I want to pick one favorite just to like have, because someone asked earlier like top 5 favorite shows, and I kind of promised that I'd pick one like a favorite. I think I might say Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, only because one, it has like the interesting plot, overarching mystery, character development that I love, but it also has a mix of the old classic nostalgic Scooby-Doo monster of the day type like trope that they continued. So it had a good mix of both of those things, which I really like, and I like how they did that. So I'd probably say Mystery Incorporated is my favorite. Yeah, like I said, I pretty much love all the shows I watch and react to, so but yeah. If I had to pick a favorite, I'd say that one. Andromeda Star asks, with all the shows you watch fully, which one or top 3 would you like to live in? I kind of already addressed that earlier. Like, it depends, like, if I were to play a promptu role in or what, so I kind of already answered that, so. If hopping with Rhea, what would cause you to be akumatized the most often? What would get me akumatized? A lot of things, actually. I mean, it depends. Like, I'm a custodian for one thing. I'm not sure how many of you know that. I'm constantly cleaning up after children who are, by the way, a mess. Like, seriously, they are awful. Every time I go in the bathroom, I'm always like, oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? Like, it's so bad. So maybe something like that, but also, like, with YouTube copyright and stuff. Like, with my previous channel, when that got, like, strike and stuff, I was, like, so fucking pissed, like, so I could definitely see getting kumatized by someone like that as well, so. I'd probably get kumatized multiple times, let's be honest here. I'd get kumatized, like, daily. Like, you thought Mr. Pigeon 72 was bad. Hold, I'd be like fucking, whatever my evil name would be, fucking, like, 10 billion. like, let's not pretend here. That would definitely happen. Unless I got one of the, like, charm things that Ladybug gives me, and to prevent me from doing it, but, yeah. And they also asked, do you think Marinette and Adrien will reveal their identities to each other, and if so, how will they? I mean, I feel like they're going to eventually. I hope they don't do it in the series finale. If they reveal it at the series finale, and then the show ends, and we never really get to see them, like, explore that, like, as partners knowing their identities, or as a couple like that, I wouldn't really like that. I do hope it reveals at some point, and then, like, another season or 2 or more, or however, so we get to see them interact, knowing their identities, probably as a couple, because they'll probably both, like, start dating each other right after that, like we saw in Chat Blanc. So I do hope we get to see it. Like, I don't know how they will. It could be anything. It could be accidental. It could be on purpose. Like, maybe they'll finally defeat Hawkman and be like, well, now that that's over with, maybe we should reveal our identities. Okay, sure. Like, that would be nice, but then have, like, more to go off after that. That's what I want. Melinda had a few questions. Have you ever been in love? Do fictional characters count? That's my answer. Do fictional characters count? If yes, then yes. If no, then no. Which of the BL characters would you choose to be your boyfriend? Ooh. I don't know. That's hard, because I hate these questions because they're so hard. Because there's one, I've seen a lot at this point where there's so many just like flipping through my head like a fucking like, you know, those filters where it's like, oh, which character are you, and just flips through all the characters. It's like that pretty much is going on in my head, like just trying to think of all of them. Oh my god, like I don't know if I'll be able to like remember all of them. I mean, maybe Sypha or Win or Tin. I don't know why those three came. Honestly, okay, to be fair, those are the ones I've actually had dreams about, so maybe my subconscious is leaning towards them, so I guess I'll go with them. One of those three, probably, because my dreams say so. What country have you visited and where would you like to travel? I'd like to travel all over the world. That's like one of my dreams is going around the world and like just traveling and seeing everything. But the countries I've been, obviously America, Canada I've been to. Bahamas and Bermuda, we went on a cruise there. I think that's about it. What's your favorite BL show and why? It's Until We Meet Again. I love that show. It's so good. It's so good. It's like it's so good. I'm trying to go into details, but I can't. It's too good to talk about. Like, you know, it's just like sit down and watch it and you'll be like, oh, so good. Like, and I feel like it's underrated. I'll be honest, I feel like Until We Meet Again is underrated. And it shouldn't be. Like, I feel like a lot of people should watch it. I'm like, because it's so unique, and like the whole like premise of like the whole like loving each other in like your past life and then like refinding each other now, and like especially after the previous life was so tragically ended. I'm trying not to spoil it, but I mean that happened in like the first episode, so it's fine. It's so interesting and so cool how they did it. Like, it's so good. Guys, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's so good. So they also asked what my dream job is, and I don't know why I didn't read that when I recorded. But I think it would just be doing YouTube and stuff, because that's what I like to do, or just, and at the end of the day, it's just something that makes me happy. Would probably be my dream job. Teen Ermage 103, that was definitely wrong, asked, would you consider reacting to a channel any let and their miraculous ladybug cracks, which are hilarious? Maybe. I don't know. Will you also check out the Hawkmoth theme song on the official Miraculous Ladybug YouTube? I've seen that actually. I've seen it. I've listened to it. It's good. I mean, it's kind of weird and cringy, but it's also really good as well. Do you like the more mature tone that the creators are going for Miraculous Ladybug Season 4? Yes, I do. I do like how Marinette being regarding how much stress she's under now and how she told Ollie, which was great. Oh my god. Like, Gang of Secrets is one of my favorite episodes so much. It's so good. Like, it's so good. But yeah, I definitely like the mature tone they're doing. Blissful XX asked, in Miraculous Ladybug, they mentioned in Time Tagger that Gabriel Gress wasn't going to become future Hawkmoth. So who do you think it may be? Many fans have already speculated Lila. So if she becomes Hawkmoth, how do you think she will become it? Or what drove her to become the new Hawkmoth, do you think? Well, I also agree it's Lila, I think. I feel like this one is either Lila or Felix. But I would like Lila to be future Hawkmoth and Felix to be future Mayura. I think that would be better. But that's just me. They're probably going to switch around and have Felix be a Hawkmoth and Lila be Mayura. Regardless, I want Lila to be the head villain and Felix to be the side villain. You know, like I want Lila to be the Gabriel and Felix to be the Natalie. That's what I want. What drove her to become the new Hawkmoth? I mean, she already hates Ladybug. Like, that's what drove her. She hates Ladybug. Like, I feel like she already had a drive. That's it. And how do you think she will become it? Well, we know she's already close with Gabriel now, and like Gabriel kind of has her working, or she's already like working for Gabriel. So she could figure out Gabriel's Hawkmoth, and then like if she does, she could like either take his Miraculous or maybe be like, I know you're Hawkmoth, and I'm willing to work with you, and like maybe he can give her the Peacock Miraculous or something, and then like maybe she'll like overthrow him. Which would be amazing. Like, if Lila did that, I mean, I already kind of talked about how I like Lila, and if she did that, that would be pretty amazing. Jame Rio Beats, or Bets, I don't know, asked, what's your favorite series you watched so far? I've already kind of talked about that, so move on. FNR Productions asked, did you ever think of quitting YouTube? No. I mean, I know there was a break, but that was only because my channel was down and I couldn't really do anything about that. But me personally, I never wanted to quit. Like, I've never thought about doing it either, and I probably won't do it because I enjoy doing it so much. Like, it's one of my like few things I do that aren't super stressful or anything. And it's kind of like an escape from all the stress. So it's like calming for me. If you hear the lawnmower, I'm so sorry. I don't know why every time I try to record something, people always have their lawnmowers going. What made you interested in YouTube? I kind of already talked about that at the beginning. Just watching a bunch of other people react to stuff. There was a bug in my face. Hopefully it's gone now. What will you start doing when you become famous, like 500K plus? I probably won't ever become that much. But if I ever do reach a point where I like make more money off of YouTube than my current job, I'd probably quit my current job and just do YouTube full time, which would be great because cleaning toilets for a living is not fun. Benjamin Button asked, who would win in a death battle between Chat Noir and Nightwing? I don't know who Nightwing is. I think that's like the grown-up version of Robin or something. But I mean, I guess I'll say Chat Noir because if he touches him once with Cataclysm, he's dead. So, yeah. Also, I don't really know how skilled Nightwing is, so. Anonymous asked, will you consider reacting to a show called Lego Ninjago, please? I'll add to the list, yeah. Have you ever watched How to Train Your Dragon movie, series, or shorts? If not, you should definitely check them out. I remember I've seen the first 2 movies, but I don't remember much about them. I know that I think Dad dies in the second one. Spoiler alert, I think. And wait, and doesn't he meet his mom as well? I think the guy, his dad dies and he meets his mom. I think that's what happens in the second one. I could be mistaken. I haven't seen the third one yet. I should. With the White Dragon, I should. Since episode 22 from season 4, episode 100, A Miraculous Ladybug is going to be the most emotional episode. What do you expect to happen? I didn't know about that. Oh my god, I'm already so excited for it. It's not even out yet. But, I hope that's the reveal. I hope Ladybug and Chat reveal their identities. I really do. I hope. I mean, it's either that's gonna happen or Hawkmoth wins and wakes up Emily. Like, if it's real as big and emotional as people say it is, like, I feel like one of the two things has to happen. Like, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I feel like those are the only things that could happen. Liz M.A. asked, how and when did you start watching Miraculous Ladybug? I started reacting to it, like, I think a year ago. Yeah, most of the other reactions are on my old channel if you want to go check those out. It's just regular Billy Mayer. This is Billy Mayer 2. Just type in Billy Mayer. It should be there. Or type in Billy Mayer Miraculous Ladybug or something. And odds are you can find them. But yeah, they're all there. I started from the beginning. I haven't just, like, started in the middle. I started from episode 1. Jenna S. asked, typical question, but what is your favorite dynamic out of these 4? Ladybug and Cat Noir, Marinette and Adrien, Marinette and Chat Noir, or Ladybug and Adrien? So I think my personal favorite is, I'm assuming you're talking about the ship square. My personal favorite is, Adrianette. Because I think we're really starting to see Adrien, like, and Marinette just be friends and actually be able to interact without Marinette, like, fumbling like a blubbering idiot. Because, you know, she can do that sometimes. The Barrel asked, what's your top 5 favorite episodes of Ladybug? Again, with these top 5 stuff, I don't know. I need to, like, prepare. I do know that... What was my favorite episode? Oh, wait. I did say Gang of Secrets was my favorite episode. Gang of Secrets is my favorite. That's all I can tell you. But episodes I do really like are, like, the Queen's Battle. Those ones were good. The Origins episode. Volpina. The Battle of the Miraculous, Heroes Day, Time Tag and Miracular, Reflect All. Like, those are just some off the top of my head that I like. How to rank them, I have no idea. Chat Noir and Ladybug. Those ones were good too. Or Chat Blanc, I meant, not Chat Noir. But I also like how half time I'm calling him Chat and half other time I'm calling him Cat. I don't know if you guys picked up on that, but I literally keep switching back and forth, and I don't know why. He also asks, what's your favorite Pokemon? It's Eevee. Geode Alotaba, I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry. When and how did you get in the BL series? I think with Tharn type. People asked me to react to Tharn type, and I was like, and I think I had like I guess, an opening spot, and I was like, sure, why not? And then I found about the whole BL genre, and then I kept doing them, and now here we are. Vortex Portal asks, when are you going to react to Miraculous Season 4, Episode 13, Optigami? I didn't make a community tab post about this, where I'm going to wait to watch them in order. So the last episode I watched was Episode 8. So I need Episode 9, 10, 11, and 12 before I watch 13. Also, Episode 5, too. If they throw Episode 5 in there as well, I'll do that as well. So until they do it in order, that's when I'll watch them. Ariana Grande X, will you ever react to the Vampire Diaries? I could. I'll add to the list. Langdon Ledwig, what is your favorite TV show? Like I said, Friends is kind of like my go-to because it's just my like comfort show, like my guilty pleasure show. So I'll say that. Sima S asks, what's your comfort food? I don't have comfort food. I don't think. Whatever. I guess I don't really have a specific food I like, or like I like a lot of food, but I don't really like have a specific comfort food that I always go to. Have you ever wanted to introduce one of the shows you watched or watching to your parents? No. My friends, however, yes, but they won't do that because they're stubborn. But no, I've never tried to get my parents into it. My friends, yes, I have, but not my parents. Are you good at sports? What's your favorite sport? And who is your favorite player? I don't watch sports. I don't play sports. I don't do anything sports. And I don't have a favorite player either. So, sorry about that. Tanya Kelly, when are you going to react to Optigami? I already explained that. What's your favorite show? I already explained that. Are you thinking of doing other types of content besides reacting? If so, what is it? I don't know. I mean, I do gaming stuff. So I do that. I could do like story time videos, but I don't really have many stories to tell. Also, like, and like vlogs and stuff, I don't really go out or do anything, so I can't really vlog anything. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. I don't know. Hopefully that answered your question. Mohammed, last name that I cannot pronounce. I'm not even going to try to. Sorry. Will you be skipping Optigami? Because Thomas the creator said you only need to watch Episode 3 to understand, and you won't be spoiled by anything. I mean, I know everyone wants me to watch Optigami. I know. Apparently it's like the new Gang of Secrets now. Everyone wanted me to watch that. Now Optigami came out and everyone's like, oh, you didn't watch this. I know it's a big episode. I know it's going to be good. But I do want to just keep it in order. I don't want to keep jumping out of order. Like, I did it with Episode 5. And, like, I was very wary about doing that. Luckily, I haven't, like, missed anything. But I don't want to keep skipping around, you know? I don't want to keep doing it. I did it once, and I still was very, like, unsure about doing it then. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to stay in order. Hopefully they can come out soon, because I would desperately like to get to Optigami to know what all the hubbub is about, but yeah. Angelica Valdez asks, what are your top 5 favorite BL series so far? Again with the top 5, you guys, I need to, like, pre-plan this stuff. Like, I need to actually think about all of them, because I probably won't even remember all of them. But like I said, Until We Meet Again is my favorite. So that's number 1. I don't know. I keep drawing a blank, and I'm trying to think about it, and nothing is coming to my mind. I don't know. Game Boys, that's probably top 5. Yeah. Thorn-type probably too, because that was my first one, so I feel like that one's definitely up there just because it's the first one kind of like introduced me to all of this. I can't think of any more. It's too much. Like, I need like here's the thing. Like I've already explained it, but I need like pre-plan this stuff. One, I need a list of everything I've seen so far because I can't remember all of them. And then I need to like rank them in my own way. So maybe one day I'll actually do those, but until then, it's not happening. Miraculous Ladybug Ultimate King asks, what is your favorite thing about Miraculous? The fighting, drama, shipping, plot, or anything? I mean, definitely the plot now, especially in season 4, we've definitely gotten into plot territory, which I love. Also just the characters. Like, I love, like, all of you guys know I love Natalie's amazing. Adrian, Marinette, like, I love, like, the characters. They're so good. The shipping's kind of fun as well. And the drama is too. Oh, Mohammed again. It's the Mohammed guy. I can't pronounce your name still. Or your last name, at least. Favorite show you reacted to? I already talked about that. Favorite show you are currently reacting to? Okay, so that's, hang on. This one I might be able to pick because I know which one I'm doing. I'm doing She-Ra, My Hero, Scum France, The Untamed, We Best Love, Love Victor, iCarly, am I missing anything? I mean, I guess Miraculous Ladybug too, since that's like currently airing. Although I'm kind of in the middle of that right now, so I guess I'll add that one in too. Also, can we talk about how weird, like, I don't, like, those are just a random group of shows that I don't think any single person would react or watch on their own except me. Because they're all so completely different. But here we are, that's me. Favorite one, probably Miraculous, just because of how deep I'm into it at this point. Like, where I'm starting season 4. I think everything else is fairly new. I mean, My Hero, I'm in the middle of season 3, and that's getting really good as well. And The Untamed, now that we're in kind of in the present day territory, I'm really into that. But yeah, I'll probably say Miraculous. Also, that's the one that gets me most views. Because let's be honest, majority of you guys are here for Miraculous. Hee Hee Harry, do you like the new music for Ladybug's transformation on season 4 better, or the old music from seasons 1 to 3? So I actually didn't realize that the music changed. I know someone sent me the new, like, Reine Rouge music, the transformation music. Someone sent me that and was like, hey, here's the difference. I didn't realize that. So I can't really answer that because I don't really realize that kind of stuff, I guess. But, it's good, I guess. I mean, I don't hate it. It's not like I'm like, oh my god, this is awful. Or I'm not like, oh my god, I love it. Like, it's kind of just like, yeah, it's fine, I guess. Sarah Leo. Oh my god, you have like 9 questions. Okay. What's your favorite BL series? I already talked about that. What's the least like BL series you watched? Ooh. Shit. Oh my god, I don't know. What's the one I've seen? Okay, hang on. Now I need to really think about this. Least favorite. I'm gonna piss a lot of people off with this. Oh, this is a great way to make enemies. Least favorite. I think the one that comes to mind is Theory of Love, only because of how annoyed I was with Kai for like 90% of that show. Like, I hated him for like majority of it. I'm still not his biggest fan by the end, but I'm like tolerate him, and I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm fine. So I guess I'll like say Theory of Love, and I'm gonna piss a lot of people off with that because I know a lot of people like that show. But Kai was just so annoying in that. He bothered the shit out of me. I did come around to him by the end. Like, he kind of redeemed himself, sort of, but like, he was still really annoying. What's your favorite character in the BL series? I don't know. I don't know. Wait, who were the ones I said to be my boyfriend? Who did I say for that? Like, Tin, Sypha, and Win? Those 3. I guess they're my favorites because clearly I dream about them. Don't ask why, but it happens. What's the worst character in the BL series? I mean, is there anyone worse than Long? I mean, he was pretty shit. I feel like he's the worst, like, just period. What BL couple do you love the most? What BL couple do I love the most? I don't know why. But I want to say Win Team, and I still don't know why. There's something about it. When I was watching Toy Meet Again, I just loved them together so much. And that's why I'm so excited for Between Us, because it's going to be a series about them. Like, I'm so excited for that. So I guess I'll say win team. What's your favorite movie in general? I don't know. I don't watch a lot of movies. Every time I get asked this question, I always want to say Shrek 2. And I don't know why. But I'm going to say Shrek 2. What's your favorite drama in general? I don't know. I don't know. My favorite drama? I don't know. I don't watch a lot of drama, I guess. Do I? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Did you watch K-drama? If yes, what's your favorite? I don't think I've seen any K-dramas. I don't think. Do you like K-pop music? They're alright. I listened to BTS like a while back. You gotta remember that? I probably won't be doing that again. Not because I don't like them, just because it's just reacting to music a lot different than like watching a show and stuff. And like, I don't know. The two Drittons asked, what ship do you like the best from Ladybug? The Ladrin, Adrianette, Lady Noir America. I kind of already talked about this, Adrianette. Milen Wolves asked, do you have any other job than YouTube? Yes, I'm a custodian. Also, what's your favorite show you have or are reacting to? I kind of already answered that before. Sustify asked, if you had a chance, what miraculous would you choose to have with you? So I literally just, like, spent 30 minutes sitting here waiting for my neighbor to stop lawn mowing. Anyway, where was I? Reine Rouge, yes. No. If you had a miraculous, which, okay, yes. So I know a lot of people would probably think it's going to be the Fox Miraculous because Reine Rouge and how much I obsess over her. And I do. And I do love Reine Rouge. I do love Ollie. Like, literally, like, someone literally drew me with the Fox Miraculous, which was really cool. But I'm actually not going to say that. I'm going to say the Cat Miraculous. For a few reasons. One, because I just think the power destruction to cataclysm literally anything and destroy is pretty cool. Two, everyone looks cool as Cat Noir, as we saw in when Marinette had to use it. Like, she looked badass, and it was amazing. So there's that as well. I'd probably look at that. And also, since I'm an adult, I get, like, unlimited cataclysms, which, again, kind of goes back to my first point, where it's, like amazing. Also, I have two cats, so I definitely feel like I'm more of a cat person. Even though I love all animals and stuff, I definitely say I'm more of a cat person when anyone asks. Because I have two cats. Also, my zodiac sign is a Leo, which is lion, which is pretty much just a giant cat. And also, actually, my Chinese zodiac sign is the tiger, which again is also just a giant cat. So, yeah, cat miraculous would be for me. N02 asked, are you gonna watch Osan's Love or Word of Honor? I'll add them to the list. Rose asks, who is your least favorite character besides Chloe and Lila and Hawkmoth? I'm pretty sure you're talking about Miraculous Ladybug. I kind of already went over this. I don't hate Lila or Hawkmoth. I don't. So mainly just besides Chloe, who I hate the most. And I think I'd probably say Sabrina. I mean, I feel like after a while, like, I did feel bad for her towards the beginning, but I feel like after a while, it's kind of like, she needs to stand up for herself. Because otherwise, she's just there and letting Chloe boss her around. Like, it's... Like, if she ever stood up for herself and kind of, like, left Chloe, that would be amazing. But until then, it's just like, she's just there and, like, letting it happen. I kind of wish she stood up for herself, so I don't really like Sabrina all that much. Georgia Connor asked, will you be reacting to all of Season 4 of Miraculous? I'm going to react to Miraculous till it ends. Like, I'm not stopping anytime soon. So I'll do Season 4, I'll do Season 5. I know Season 6 and 7 are also coming out later. All the specials, I'm doing it all. Like, I'm not going to stop now, so don't worry. Rose, I think this is a different Rose, actually, asked, when are you going to be reacting to BTS again? I don't think I am. Reacting to music is just not really, like, things I'm that interested in. I'm not a big music person, I'll be honest. So, yeah, I probably won't be doing that anytime soon, or ever, probably, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, that probably won't happen again. Rose, again. Oh, okay, so this is the one who asked about the least favorite character, Rose. You can tell by the image, profile picture, whatever. Who's your favorite underrated character? I'm assuming you're talking about Ladybug, right? Underrated character? I feel like maybe Milen is underrated, or even Ivan too. I feel like those are kind of underrated. Luca Kofane asked, "Hi Billy, random question, but what phobics do you have? Like phobias and stuff? I'm not really scared of anything. Oh, that's you know what I mean. Like I don't have any phobias. Like I know I used to be afraid of frogs when I was younger, but not so much anymore. I mean, I don't love frogs. I don't really like frogs all that much, but I'm not like terrified of them anymore. So I don't think I have any. Bill Ray, right? Bill Ray? I don't know. What's your zodiac sign? If you don't know what that is, it's when your birthday. Yeah, I know what zodiac sign is. I did kind of talk about this earlier. It's a Leo. It's July 23rd actually, so it's the very like on the cusp of Leo and Cancer. So I'm a Leo. Donna Sathish. Sorry about your last name. Or in your first name too. I probably didn't get that right either. What's your favorite episode from each season of Miraculous? Season 1 would probably be... Ow, I just poked myself in the eye. That's not fun. I was trying to scratch my eyelid. Season 1 would probably be the Origins episode. Either the Origins episode or Volpina. Those were two very good ones. Season 2 would probably be... Heroes Day. I know that's the finale, but it's still really good. Season 3 would probably be... I think Ladybug. I really like that episode. And then season 4 so far is Gang of Secrets, which is my overall favorite episode of the series so far. Yosef Alorabai. That was wrong. When are you going to react to Miraculous episode of Optigami? I already explained that earlier. Kimberly O, what is your uttermost honest opinion of Miraculous Ladybug? I like it. Like, it's good. It's actually really good. Like we're really starting to get into good stuff, especially with season 4 so far, so I'm really into it. How would you describe it if someone who hadn't watched it without spoiling anything? I mean, it's superheroes saving the day. It's pretty much a female Spider-Man and a male Catwoman. I feel like that's the best way to describe that, right? Defeating an evil butterfly guy. I think that makes sense, actually. You know what? I guess that's the good way to do it. The Piveno A asks, when did you start watching Miraculous Ladybug? I kind of already explained that. And are you going to react to Optigami? Again, I already explained that. So I already answered those questions. Jay Floof asks, what is your favorite show? I already answered that. I said Friends. King Fang's React to Love Victor Season 2. It already came out. I am currently. I posted the first 2 episodes last week. And right before I started this, I watched episode 3 and 4. Ashley Boudram asked, are you going to react to Seraph of the End Season 3 if and when it comes out? Yes, I will be if it comes out. I don't know. Have we heard anything about that yet? I really want Season 3 to come out. I hope it does, too. I hope it doesn't get canceled. But I hope it will soon. Kijuan asked, do you know that Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir are making Season 5, 6, and 7? Yes, I did. Tiffany, is YouTube your full-time job? Absolutely not. I wish, but no. Blake Miller, would you ever open a P.O. box? So this is actually something I've been asked a lot about. Would I ever open a P.O. box? And the thing is, yes, I would. But I'm trying to explain this right. I would open one, but I would need to know that people would actually send me, like, things in it, you know? Like, I mean, you can send me stuff, like, items. I mean, I know, like, when I go back and, like, think about other P.O. Box videos, when people, like, open P.O. Box stuff, I know a lot of times people send, like, stuff and, like, all that stuff, like, items or, like, merch or whatever it is. And you can send me that if you want, or, like, it doesn't have to be that. Like, you can send me, like, drawings, or, like, if you want to write me a letter or whatever, or something like that. I don't know, like, but I guess that's up to you guys. Like, if I were to open a P.O. Box, would you guys send me stuff? Like, letters, drawings, gifts, items, whatever you want to send me, like, would you? I guess that's a question for you guys. If I were to open one, would you send me stuff? Because I think it would be fun to like do a like unboxing PO box video. I think that would be fun. But again, I would need to know that like you guys would send me stuff, and if not, that's fine. Like, yeah. So I guess at the end of the day, it's just like the question goes to you guys. If I open one, would you send me stuff? So I mean, if and enough people comment and say yes and stuff, I'll probably do that in the future. Try Razfan57. You are my favorite YouTuber. You are amazing and good job. Oh, thanks. That wasn't a question, but thanks. Serato asks, what's your favorite episode of Miraculous so far? I already explained that. Adri Kile Ascano. Will you react to Optigami and Guilt Trip? When I'm in the right order to do so, yes. I already explained that. But 2, what's your favorite episode of Miraculous, I'm assuming? I already answered that. And a favorite Miraculous, like I said, I think it's a Cat Miraculous. I just think that would be fun to have. Rafael Matos, could you react to the Owl House? I will add that to the list. Lipe123 asks, what is your favorite ship of Miraculous? Adrianette, Ladrian, Maricat, or Lady Noir? I already answered that. Adrianette. April Phillips asks, what do you like about Ladybug and Cat Noir? So far, what I'm really liking about it, now that I'm really into it, is the plot and stuff, and the lore about the Miraculous I think is really interesting. And we're definitely getting into big like plot story territory where Hawkmoth is definitely getting stronger, and like now that he's Shadowmoth now, I kept saying Hawkmoth, I realized, but now that he's Shadowmoth, like he's definitely getting stronger, and I feel like he's gonna win at some point. I kind of want to see him win, which sounds bad, but like I want him to win, mainly because I want to see who the future Hawkmoth will be, and then we'll get a new Hawkmoth. That's mainly why I want him to win. But yeah, we're definitely getting into the good stuff and the meat of it all, and the plot and the story of everything. So that's, I think, what I'm liking the most about it. Gaming with Alario, are you going to react to Guilt Trip and Optigami? Because we have no date when Gabriel episode and a few other episodes. Sorry, I keep asking this, but these episodes are amazing. I know, I already explained that. Hee Harry again asked, who do you think is going to be the Mouse Miraculous? Oh, you know who it is. Oh, shit. Don't tell me. Don't tell me who the mouse is. Who did I say the mouse was? Hang on. I had a list of everyone who I thought would get what Miraculous. Okay, I said Mark would get the Mouse Miraculous. I feel like I'm wrong. But yeah. Yeah, I actually had a list, just for future reference. I said Rose would get the pig, Julika would get the tiger, Milan would get the goat, Ivan would get the ox, Nathaniel would get the rooster, Mark would get the mouse, Sabrina would get the dog, and Alex would get the bunny. So that's my guess. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. Don't answer that. But yeah, that's what I thought. Niaro L. Would you have any advice for me? I have these breakdowns, and during them I just talk myself down because I hate myself, and I just don't know how to stop it because my last breakdown I almost tried to cut. Also, it just came out to my ma as a lesbian, and that's piled onto my list of reasons why my life is shit. Wow. I mean, I'm glad you didn't cut like you said you thought about. I'm glad you didn't. I don't know. Like, I don't really know how to respond to that. I guess probably try talking to like a professional, like maybe seek out help, or maybe another adult who you think would be able to help you and like talk to, and like maybe a therapist or something. I don't know. I'm glad you didn't though. I'm glad you stayed strong and just keep doing that. I know life can suck sometimes. But you just gotta power through it. Like, yeah. Well, that was really okay. I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, I do hope you're okay. And yeah, you can always like my DMs are always open, like on Instagram and Twitter and stuff. So like if you just need to like talk or like rant or whatever, you can always do that to me or like to a friend or adult or whoever you feel comfortable talking to. You can always do that. I hope that helped. I know it probably wasn't like really helpful, but just like I do hope that you're okay. SpongeBob SquarePants full up in description. Okay, well now we just went to weirdness, back to weirdness again. Okay. Have you considered making a gaming channel? I mean, I played some games. I don't know if I would create a separate channel. I might just do it here. Michael Bowles, I wonder when Ladybug Season 4, Episode 9. Do you mean when it will come out? I don't know. Hopefully soon. Jessica Solano asks, if you get transported to the miraculous world for a day, what would you do? I mean, try to get miraculous and just have fun. Like, like if it's only for a day, I might as well like take a miraculous and just like go balls to the walls. Like, I know who have it too, so I could just take like Adrian's ring or Marinette's earring, just like go. Ooh, I could take them both and make the wish. Ooh, that would be fun. Because I know who it is, I know where they are. Like, I'd just be like a quick grab and go. Wow, that actually sounded a lot more evil than I intended it to. My bad. Georgia Connor again asks, from Miraculous, who do you hate more, Lila or Chloe? I kind of already talked about this. Chloe. I like Lila. I don't hate Lila. I really like her. Chloe, I hate. Jeff Hartley Fly Chris WWE Ground Battle asks Billy Mayer question, may you watch My Hero? Academia? Because I already am. I'm like halfway through season 3, I think. Bear asks, what's your zodiac sign? It's a Leo. I kind of already talked about that. Serato again asks, do you read comments besides these ones? Duh. Sometimes I glance at them because I am always wary of spoilers, so I try not to read comments too much. But sometimes I'll glance through them. Paul Puss asks, what made you start doing YouTube? I kind of already answered that. Gene Granger asks, will you please react to Gravity Falls? I already seen it, so no. Liz M.A., how old are you? I am 22. I'm turning 23 next month. Kokichi, oh my god, daddy. Oh. What is your opinion on Danganronpa fandom and its problems, such as toxicity and doxing? I don't know what doxing means. I'm gonna look that up right now. Doxing. Doxing. Hopefully it's not a bad word, because I keep saying it over and over again. Oh, it's illegal, apparently, I think. Doxing is the act of revealing identity information about someone online, such as their real name, home address, workplace, phone, financial, and other personal. Oh, what? Okay, I didn't know that. I mean, I know that there can be some like problematic stuff in the. I mean, also I feel like there's toxicity in like any fandom. Let's be honest. I didn't really doxing was a thing, and if that's true, like outing someone's personal information, that's not okay. That's really fucked up. From my experience, I'm not super into fandom. I'm kind of like there. Like, I'm more of a spectator of the fandom, if you will. And I do know some of the stuff that's are problems. Some with especially with kinning. I don't know much about that, but I've seen people take kinning way too seriously to the point where it's not okay. One, for instance, that I feel like anyone from the Danganronpa fandom knows is the finger incident, where, for those of you who don't know, get ready for this. Someone who apparently kinned Nagito, there's a voice audio clip that sounds like them cutting off their finger. Which, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if it was ever proven true or false, but it's extremely fucked up regardless. Because one, doing harm to yourself or anyone else because you kin a character or you want to be like them is extremely fucked up. This is coming from like a huge Nagito fan. Let's just say that. Like, I love Nagito. He's the best. Like, we are married. But to go to that extremes to stuff like that in real life is not okay. So there's that. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of problems with stuff. Yeah, and mainly with just the kinning stuff. Like, I'm also worried, like, what if someone, like, kin, like, Genocide Jack or something? Like, Genocide Jack's a serial killer who, like, kills cute boys with her scissors. Like, if someone kinned that, should we be worried? Like, depending how far they'll take it, like, people have asked me who I've kinned from Danganronpa before, and I just said, like, oh yeah, Toko, because, like, in UDG, we were, like, really on the same wavelength, and, but I never, like, act like I'm Toko, or, like, pretend to be Toko, or say I'm Toko, like, I know, like, You know, like, I don't know. I feel like kidding is the biggest thing for me because people take that way too seriously and way too far, and it's just not okay. Although, if it's like a playful thing where you're just like, or maybe like role playing or like pretending to be like with your friends or stuff, that's completely fine. That's fine, safe, all good. But like, you know, when you start pulling the finger incident, then we have issues. Rose again, hello. What's your favorite Miraculous Ladybug ship? I mean, obviously there's Adrianette. I feel like that's, and honestly, all the Love Square because they're all the same people at the end of the day. Just so you know. Also, when I really ship hardcore is Gabriel and Natalie. I love them so much, mainly because I love Natalie and she deserves the world. Miraculous Kawaii, are you excited for episodes in Miraculous? Yes, I am. Mystic457, how old are you? I already answered this. I'm 22, turning 23 next month. Ali Tive, what is your favorite food? My favorite food? I know I was asked comfort food. I don't really have a comfort food, but my favorite food? It might be chicken parm. Do you have any siblings? I have 2 younger brothers. What's your worst grade in school and in which subject? If you can remember, I don't know. I mean, I know it was really bad at some points. Like, I think I got 38 on a test or something once. Out of 100, which isn't good. Maybe that one. Are you watching any different YouTubers who? Not here. I don't really have time to watch YouTuber. That's the thing. I used to watch a lot. But now I'm just like so busy I don't really have time to watch other YouTubers. Dessen Denver, have you heard of Wakfu? No. Kermizu Manlu Kakuk says OMG. That's not a question. But okay. Rose, who do you sim for in Miraculous? Oh, Rose. Here you are again. But I think it's Natalie. I do have a little crush on Natalie. So I guess you could say I simp for Natalie. Which is why I love her so much. She's amazing and she deserves the world. Divesh Venkatsian. What do you don't like about Miraculous Ladybug? And if you were the writers of the show and you have the freedom to fix the things you don't like, what would you fix? And also, what new things would you bring to the show? The things I don't really like about Ladybug, I'm trying to think. I mean, I feel like, you know how in season 4 and season 3 too, and a little bit of season 2, we were kind of starting to get into the plot stuff and like heavy, real plot. I feel like we could have done that sooner. Like, I feel like you could have started doing that like maybe middle of season 1, and then start doing that sooner. And though I guess that's more of a go back in time thing and fix. Also, I think I would try to include Adrian more. I know he's like the second main character of the show, but I still feel like a lot of the time he kind of get like the shit end of the stick, if you will. Because he kind of always like, I mean, we know the show's about Marinette, and that's completely fine. I do love Marinette and Ladybug and all that, but I feel like a lot of times Adrian or Chat is put this to the side a bit, and I would like to include him more. Also, Nino as well. I would like to see like just Adrian and Nino hanging out, kind of like how we see Ollie and Marinette all the time. Like, I would like to see more of their friendship, just the 2 of them, like hanging out, their friendship, just like, because honestly, I feel like Nino is just kind of like there at this point. Like, he's kind of just there. Like, I don't think he doesn't really do much other than him being like Adrian's best friend and like Ollie's boyfriend. He's just there. So I would probably try to include Nino more into stuff as well. And also just the rest of the classmates, like, include them more. Give them more, like, plot and more heavy stuff. And, like, kind of put them in more episodes. Make them more prominent. Holy shit. There are a lot of things here. John C20. Do you do something else for a living besides YouTube? Yes, I'm a custodian. Well, what exactly is the situation with your other YouTube channel now? I have no fucking idea. They said, like, wait a month. And I did. And nothing happened. I tried emailing them. That didn't work. So now we're here. If it ever does get unblocked or on strike or whatever, and like I can post there again, I will. I'll have to move all of these videos probably over there, or maybe just make a video saying, "Hey, go check that out, get caught, and then come back here." Maybe I'll do that because that'll be easier. But yeah. Do you also do gaming? Yeah, I played some games. I played Danganronpa. I've streamed Stardew Valley and the Walking Dead games. I need to get back into that. I'm definitely taking a break from that, but I would like to get back into that. What life experiences do you think was the most important for you, and what have you learned from it? Doesn't necessarily have to do with YouTube or work, like the time when you lost a recording of Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated Season 1, Episode 14, Mystery Solvers Club Safe Finale. I'm joking. Out. What life thing do you think was the most important thing to do? I have one, but I'm not sure if I should bring this up, because it's kind of like dark and depressing, but I might do it. So I guess I'll put a trigger warning here. Yeah, so skip ahead a few, like a minute or so if you're not comfortable with certain things. But a few years ago, I posted a video about the time I tried to kill myself. And so, I mean, I'm already public about this stuff. Like, I'm fine talking about it, but it's more just like other people. I'm not sure how they feel with that stuff. I do think that when I did try to kill myself was one of the more important things I've done, and probably one of the best things I've done, for the sole purpose of it finally made me realize how stupid it was. Because, like, I've been having thoughts like that since I was in, like, middle school. And I think finally actually attempting to do it with, like, a whole big wake-up call for me. And kind of like, whoa, hold up. And, like, that was really fucked up. And I shouldn't do that. And then I haven't since then. I haven't really had those thoughts since then. And that's not for everyone. So, like, I'm not saying if you have the thoughts, try to do it, and, like, don't do that. I'm not saying that. But just for me, that's how it worked. Like, I definitely, what I should have done is talk to people about it, like, talk to my parents or, like, talk to a therapist or something. That's what I should have done. And if you're definitely in that place, you probably should try to do that too. But yeah, I think it was more just a wake-up call for me. And since then, I haven't had those thoughts. I haven't really, I mean, I've been, like, stressed and depressed and stuff sometimes, but I haven't been to that level. Because anytime I get there, I'm kind of just think back to, like, when I did before. I'm like, whoa, no, that was stupid. Why would I do that again? You know? So yeah, okay, we're back with the trigger warning. Okay, we're done with that now. Anyway, moving on. Where do you come from and where do you live? I live in Massachusetts. What do you describe yourself as, an extrovert or an introvert or somewhere in between? I'm definitely an introvert in public with, like, new people and stuff, but I'm more extroverted, like, on YouTube or, like, with my friends and stuff. Since you like Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, have you had the time to play the online games that was made after it? Scooby-Doo Crystal Cove Online? Since it's a Flash game, you can't find it online anymore, but you can find it in built-in Flash games libraries like Flashpoint. Unfortunately, it covers just the first season, but it's still a fun game. Maybe. I could play that. And optional question, but would you react to Xyleon Showdown in Gravity Falls? Xyleon Showdown, I'll add to the list. Gravity Falls, I've already seen. Mr. Panda, what's your favorite Miraculous episode? Gang of Secrets, already talked about that. Marathon Gaming 187, what Miraculous would you want? Already talked about that, the Cat Miraculous. Vana Ragu, why do you cut your reactions? As in, why don't you publish your full reaction with the entire episode on YouTube? Also, how do you edit them? Is it hard? First off, why I do it is, one, copyright. My first channel is strike because of copyright, and I even edited those reactions, and they still got copyrighted. So just because you edit them does not mean you won't get copyright, because you will. But yeah, but I also always have full reaction on Patreon, which should be linked below if you want to check that out. And how do I edit them? I edit them in iMovie. I just, like, edit out some parts where I wasn't really reacting that heavily to, and just, like, throw in all my big reactions and put them together. And is it hard? Not really. I mean, it also depends. Like, if I'm doing a 20-minute show, it's like I can probably bang that in, like, 10 minutes. But if it's like a 45-minute long thing, then it obviously takes longer. But it's not really hard. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of used to it. Mr. Wheeler asked, are you gay? No, I'm bisexual. Sophie asked, oh, a lot. Okay, hang on. Okay, so number one, if you could pick a Miraculous with its powers, obviously, to wear and own, which one would you pick and why? I already explained the Cat Miraculous. Number two, if you could change one thing about Miraculous Ladybug, what would it be? I kind of already explained that as well. Give Nino and the other background characters more screen time. Three, if you were ever akumatized, what would most likely be the reason for it to happen? What powers would you have? I kind of already explained that at the beginning. It depends what I'm mad about. And lastly, what do you think about the theory of the writers purposely leaving Chat Noir in the dark, giving him little screen time to make him finally snap and possibly akumatize at the season finale? I did not hear about that. That's interesting. I have my theory of my own. for a big 2-part finale. So part 1 would be called Princess Justice. And it would be Marinette finally getting akumatized for real this time. And Ollie would be with her and she'd be like, oh shit. So she'd take the earrings and put on herself and become temporary Ladybug. And then when they're fighting, Cat would be like, hey, you're not Ladybug, are you? And she'd be like, oh no, I'm actually Reina Rouge. Ladybug became like a minion or whatever, because they're gonna be minions or whatever, where like sometimes you like affects people and like make them evil. It's gonna be one of those things. And she's gonna be like, oh yeah, no, the real Ladybug did it and gave me the earrings. And then that's when Cat would figure out, wait, you know her identity? And she'd be like, yeah. And then he would get mad, right? They finished beating Princess Justice. And then part 2 would be Chat Blanc 2, because he'd be like so like mad and hurt that like it kind of felt like Ladybug betrayed him by telling someone else. And so he become Chat Blanc 2, and I don't know what would happen after that, but it would be good. I don't know, that would be my theory for a season finale. And also did end up like Marinette would tell Chat and they would reveal their identities at the end. That is how it would be. That would be a good way for their identities to be revealed. Miraculous Ladybug Ultimate King says choose one. Stormy Weather versus Stormy Weather 2. Stormy Weather. Gamer versus Gamer 2.0. Gamer. Truth versus Lies. Truth. Puppeteer versus Puppeteer 2. Puppeteer 2. Mr. Pigeon versus Mr. Pigeon 72. Mr. Pigeon 72. Cat Blanc versus Gang of Secrets. Gang of Secrets. Guitar Villain versus Desperada. Desperada. Holy shit. Okay, this is the last one. Daniel Babruli. Ooh. Had a lot. 15 questions. Okay, holy shit. Okay. Let's get into this. Okay. Favorite Miraculous episode. Already talked about that. Favorite Miraculous episode from season 4. Same answer. What's your favorite Miraculous akumatized person? Different question. I mean, there's some good ones. Like, Lady Wi-Fi, I feel like, is one of those, like, classic ones. Which, I mean, we'll probably never see her again because Ollie is, like, too good for that now. But, I mean, that was pretty cool. But also, like, Cat Blanc. Style Queen was another one of my favorites. Style Queen. She was pretty BA. Yeah, those are all I can think about. I literally spent, like, a solid 2 minutes trying to think. And I don't know why. Every time I try to think, my mind draws a blank. Will you react to Total Drama? I've already seen the original Total Drama, but I do know HBO Max is having more of a newer version. So I will definitely be reacting to that. Will you be reacting to Escape Tonight? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. What's your favorite YouTuber? I can't really talk about this a little bit, but I don't really have time to watch YouTube that much anymore, so I don't really have one that I really love at this point. Like, I'm kind of just like, I mean, just because I don't have time for it. What's your favorite TikToker? I don't use TikTok. I don't like TikTok. So none. What's your favorite Kwame from Miraculous? Favorite Kwame from Miraculous? Oh, Plag's funny. But so is Trix. Trix is actually kind of funny too. Like with the whole like making the illusion, being like, oh no, it's fine. The like big disaster will be an illusion too, and it's fucking like floppy Eiffel Tower. That's hilarious. So maybe Trix or Plag, but also Dusu was kind of funny as well. But that may have been when the Miraculous was broken. Now she might be more sane. So I don't know. Who do you like the most and who do you hate the most out of Marinette, Adrien, Luca, Juleka, Kigami, or Nino? Those are a random bunch. But I think my favorite would be, I think Adrien. I feel like Adrien is my favorite out of those. And then Marinette, then Juleka, then Luca, then Kigami, then Nino. Do you have any pets? And if yes, what pet and what names are they? I have 2 cats named Edna and Sherpa. Do you like or hate Lila Rossi from Miraculous Ladybug? I like her. I do. Call me crazy. I'm probably the only person who does. Because I know everyone else hates her. Who's your second favorite character from Miraculous? Reina Rouge is the first, of course. I mean, yeah. But my second, I think, is Natalie. I love Natalie. What happened to your first channel? I kind of already talked about this. Just copyright strikes. I don't know when it's going to be fixed. Probably never. It's fine. What country are you from? America. Who is your least favorite character from Miraculous? Chloe. Is that not... Do you not watch my reactions? I feel like every single episode of Miraculous I've ever like reacted to, when Chloe is there, I constantly talk about how much I hate her. So Chloe, That should be no surprise to anyone, I feel like. I mean, some people actually literally said, who do you hate the most besides Chloe? So some people do, but yeah. Chloe, my least favorite. I hate her. She sucks. I don't know why people like her. People like her because I think people like her because they want her to be good. But she's not, and then they all get pissy at the writers, and like, because they're all butthurt that their character, who isn't good, isn't good. So, okay. But yeah, but don't be mad at the writers just because in your mind, Chloe's this big, perfect person, when in reality, she's trash. There, I said it. Okay, have every Chloe stan just come for my head and like plan to assault me. That's probably gonna happen. Anyway, that's the end of this. This was fun. I'll probably do one next year. I feel like I always do one of these like just yearly, so probably next year we'll do this again. This was fun. I think this might be my longest one though, because yeah. But then again, I have to cut a lot of stuff out because when I waited for like half an hour for the lawnmower. But yeah, this was fun. Yeah. So that's it.